Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing something really cool. I'm going to be comparing the three top website builders or e-commerce dropshipping store builders or e-commerce websites and funnel builders or landing page designers or page builders, whatever you want to call it. The softwares that us dropshippers and e-commerce entrepreneurs use to build our businesses. I've tried a lot of them. Okay. And so in today's video, I'm going to be ranking the top three: Shopify, ShopFunnels, and ClickFunnels. And I'm going to be ranking them across all of these different verticals. Okay. And I'm going to try and make this review as unbiased and as open and honest as I possibly can. All right. And we're going to actually be going ahead and signing up to all three different platforms with a new email. Every single thing is so that you guys can have an in-depth look at what features are missed in the platforms that you're using, what features are important to you versus not important to you, right? So there are some things in here that might be really important to you that's not really important to someone else versus something else. All right. So this is going to be as in-depth as I can possibly make it, as real as I can possibly make it. If I need to pay, if I need to sign up, whatever I need to do, I'm going to be doing it so that we have access to all three of these. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into it. First thing, let's go ahead and sign up to Shopify. So I'm going to go ahead. There's only two options: log in or start free trial. I'm going to go ahead and start free trial. I hope I don't have to. Okay. Very easy. I'm just going to go ahead and set up. All right. Very easy Google login, and we are into Shopify. Now it's going to ask us a quiz, right? So we can go ahead and do this, or we can say, I don't need any help setting up, but an online store, right? I'm not selling it yet. Products I buy, make my dropshipping, right? And there you go. All right, now it's going to ask us to decide to pay, right? So typically it's the $32.92 or $33.99 plan, right? So they're basically going to give it to us for cheap, right? They're going to give us that $1 trial, right? Free, but then $1 trial, right? So let's go ahead and try the basic, right? It is asking us to put our credit card details in. So we're going to go ahead and do that, or we can even say, I'll do this later, right? But then we won't be able to make anything active without actually having a credit card in. And with that being said, we are in to Shopify. So what is my objective review of the ease of signing up? I don't know why it keeps reverting this. What's my objective review of the ease of signing up, right? Sign up, time requirements, super easy. No hassle at all. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Let's go to ShopFunnels and see what the process is like over there. Right. So now we're in ShopFunnels, right? We're going to go ahead and get started. Right. Over here, there are three plans: $59, $89, and $369. Right. We're going to go for the smallest one. All right. We're going to go ahead, basically sign up here, put in our details, and we'll go with this one. All right, now we are inside of ShopFunnels. It is asking us to select a website template. It has a bunch of different templates that we can choose from, along with pre-built dropshipping stores that we can choose. So I'm just going to go ahead and select a pre-built dropshipping store. I'm going to select this one. I've done a challenge for this. I'm just going to call it hair restoration funnel. All right. Again, ShopFunnels, super easy. And we're inside of the account with our template already loaded in. Okay, so we're in, and this is where we're at right now. Okay, so ShopFunnels, again, super easy, no hassle at all. Okay, now let's go in the ClickFunnels sign up, right? So we're gonna go ahead again, try for free, right? It's gonna basically ask us to create an account, so I'm gonna basically do that. All right, and now it's basically asking us for our credit card details to be able to sign in, but it is a $97 plan after the trial. So we're going to go ahead and put in our credit card details. Okay, right after signing up, we're greeted with an upsell page. This is Russell Brunson's one funnel away challenge, right? So we're just going to
one funnel away. The one funnel away challenge. I'm guessing if you were here today, you either heard the one funnel away challenge, or maybe you had a chance to go through.
It's a 4-minute video. It's basically a week-long training that you get, and you get all of this. You get ClickFunnels for 90 days. So they will unlock ClickFunnels for 3 months for you. Then you get the one funnel away challenge, live calls, e-com frameworks, fill your funnel challenge, funnel hacker library, and one funnel away. So for $100, you get access to all of this stuff just $100 2 days. So they will upsell you when you try and join, right? So you can say no thanks. You don't want the 104 days of ClickFunnels. All right, so we go ahead, we say no thanks, right? Now we're here. So essentially, we're greeted with a page where we have to basically create our funnel, right? So do we want a webinar, application, summit, bridge, video series? I want an e-com funnel. Okay, so I'm just gonna basically skip and take me right to the dashboard because I can't find the funnel that I want. Maybe that's opt-in. Okay, so I want to sell physical products. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm inside. This is going to be really good because I've never actually created a funnel on the new ClickFunnels. So this is going to be really, really fun for me to experience. Okay, so very simple, right? Super easy sign up, but did have an upsell. So in terms of all of these three, I feel like, and again, you guys can correct me wrong, but I feel like the quickest one was ShopFunnels because no information, no quizzes, no upsells, nothing was asked up front. You just come in, you create an account and you get it. So I'm going to give this one to ShopFunnels. And again, I'm just purely, this is all going to be live for you guys, right? I just wanted to do sign up time, what is required, right? So this was not, there was literally, this was the fastest for me, so I'm going to give it to ShopFunnels. Now, let's go and look at the costs of each of them, okay? So for Shopify pricing, right? If you go to Shopify pricing, right, you do get a free trial, right? But if you're going to want to use it, the monthly is $32 a month for the basic plan, okay? $32 a month for the basic, okay? Okay, for ShopFunnels, what do you get? For ShopFunnels, the basic plan, okay, is monthly is $59, right? So this is a $59 a month plan, right? And then for ClickFunnels, what do you get? For ClickFunnels, right, the monthly plan is, what is it, ClickFunnels pricing? For ClickFunnels, the pricing is monthly, we're looking at the lowest plan. So it's $97 a month, right? So it's $97 a month, right? So in this one, there's definitely Shopify is winning, right? Because it's offering us access at the lowest tier, but that will come at a cost, right? So we're going to look at what the costs are. So what are the features inside of Shopify? This is a little bit more of an in-depth analysis of all of the different features, but it depends on what you're doing. Okay, now I am looking at this purely as not a store because I don't want a store like this. Okay, so if I go here to Shopify theme, okay, if I go here to all themes, I do not think you can make money with a store like this. Specifically, if you are a starting dropshipper, if you're an established brand and you already have a lot of customers, you have a lot of brand awareness, you have people that are waiting to buy from you, you have a large social audience, then it doesn't matter what platform you use, and Shopify will obviously also make you sales. I'm more so specifically speaking about dropshippers that are just starting off and launching, and unfortunately pages like this don't really convert. And if you look at Shopify, if I pick any of their free themes, right, view demo store, right, all of their themes pretty much look like this, right? It's an image and some text and maybe some images at the bottom, right? But this is pretty much all of their stores kind of look very similar. And I feel like this is not enough in today's day and age to convert. Okay, so when I'm talking about features, I'm going to look at it from the lens of what a beginner dropshipper needs. Okay, what are the tools that the beginner dropshipper needs to be able to get that done? So we're going to be having that feature discussion from that lens. Features, right? So what are the features inside of Shopify? Well, we got a lot of stuff going on. So obviously we have the home, right? We have order management. We have products, so we can add products here. We can keep track of our customers. This is where we upload our images and files. Some analytics, right? Shopify's analytics are good, I'll give them that, right? Now, then this is marketing. So this basically attributes, it basically helps you identify where your sales are coming from, all right? And then you have a discount calculator, okay? Then you have an online store. So basically what Shopify allows you to build is websites. It's primarily a website builder. And this is essentially the first website that they give you, which is sort of inbuilt, right? This is, I forget the name of the store, right? But this is their Shopify builder. It's called Dawn, right? And then you can basically select from their themes. Now they have paid themes that you basically choose from, right? These are all here, and most dropshippers will go for this one, right? The Sense theme. Or the Spotlight theme, one of them, because they're easy to manage, and then you can basically go ahead and work with any of these themes that are there. Okay, but and then if you want to build like really good pages, and my example of this is a $1 million page, right? So if you're doing e-commerce and you want your page to look like this, that is not natively possible with what Shopify has going on. You cannot build pages like this. You can't even build websites like this, at least not you. You need to bring on somebody else, like a developer. This is, I'm talking about you specifically. Now, this obviously is a $1 million business. This product can be sourced via dropshipping as well, right? And the reason I love this funnel, I've mentioned it a few times, is this is what great funnels look like, great product pages. Unfortunately, this cannot be built over here. And I'll show you a live example, right? So for example, let's say I am building a store, right? So I go here, okay, I add a product. I'm going to add, just let's call it a, like the hair, this is some like hair epilator product, right? So it's this hair epilator, right? So a hair epilator. Okay, so for me to even attempt to create something like this is going to be very difficult. Okay, so okay, I'm just going to save this. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and view this, right? Preview. Okay, now we're at the preview section. Okay, now it's going to give us two different spots. So this is what it is, right? So unfortunately, sorry, bear with me guys, bear with me, because again, this is the real truth, okay, of Shopify, right? Okay, there is this is the button I was looking for. So you have to click that customize button to be able to now work with the quote unquote builder. Okay, now this is very primitive. So let's say we're gone with this hair epilator product, and okay, and now we want to build, this is what the builder inside a Shopify looks like. Okay, you can add stuff, but you can only add text and custom code or collapsible rows. Okay, if you want to add a section, okay, let's say you want to add a section. Let's say these are the sections you can add. You can add a featured collection, sample product, collection list, rich text, image with text. These are some of the blocks you can add. So now you can start building out your page basically like this. But there is you can only control maybe spacing this way, but really you cannot control anything else. You have to work within Shopify's, you have to work within Shopify's limits, essentially. Okay, like if you think you can create something like this over here, it's going to be extremely difficult for you. Extremely difficult, okay, because you're gonna need to custom code. Okay, so what Shopify essentially gives you is like more of an empty plate, and you get to fill it up with what you want. You can get it out, you can fill it, you can decorate it how you want. Okay, and essentially what it gives you is an empty plate. Okay, and then you basically work with it. Now, this is the reason Shopify can offer it for so cheap, because they understand most stores will not be able to survive this way. If your online store looks like this, okay, you're not going to be making a lot of money. All right, you obviously know that. You need really nice information. You need really nice text, images. You need a well built out page that explains to people why somebody should purchase from you, right? And so where do you go to get that? You go to the apps. Now these apps then start adding more features to your particular store. Okay, so what are the apps that we'll probably need? Okay, except for like Facebook, Google, TikTok, which is how you connect to the media buyer. What are some of the apps that we'll need? Okay, and let's just look at some of the stuff that they have, right? So they have like a header app, right? So Yes, you can build like a native header as well over here, right? But we may need something like we may need like a better header, right? So this is $399 a month. Okay. I'm not gonna look at the free version at all, just because most Shopify apps free versions are not worth having. Okay, and this is just for something from my experience, right? So we need a header, we need like a reviews app, because in Shopify you cannot natively build reviews, right? So we're gonna need a review app, right? And now you'll see the cost of Shopify start going up and up, right? So Luke's is a very popular review app that will import, right? It starts at $9.99, right? And then goes up to $34.99. All right. So at $9.99, you only get 100 monthly review requests. But so you're probably going to need more. So you're probably looking at $34.99. So now our base price has already gone up. Okay. So where's my, I don't know what's happening. Why my Canva keeps going to this thing. Okay. So our base price has already gone up from 32. So it's actually, with 32 a month, I would have a hard time believing anybody can find a successful dropshipping store. This is my opinion. We can debate this in the comments section, but I have a very hard time believing that just $32 a month is all you need to be able to pay. All right. With additional apps, you're probably looking at a lot more. So if you want to create like beautiful product pages like this that actually convert, you're going to need another really big app, which is a page builder. Okay. Now there are multiple page builders out there. There's Pagefly, Shogun. Gem Pages is a really big one, so I'm gonna go with Gem Pages. And this starts, the free gives you one page. Obviously, you're not gonna use one page, so that's $29 a month. You're gonna need this. You're going to need this. Okay, you're going to need this. So I'm gonna actually include that in the price. Okay, $29 a month. Okay, plus you're going to need a lot more, right, for your stuff to look better. Okay, at the base level, obviously it's cheap, and it's cheap because you're not getting a lot in terms of page building. Now their backend is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, Shopify's backend is some of the best, right? Their order management is really good. They integrate really well. Their analytics are really good. So the backend is beautiful, and obviously that's Shopify's superpower. It's built for established businesses. It's built for businesses that are already taking off. It's not really fine-tuned for smaller entrepreneurs that are just starting off, and specifically drop shippers. And that's so funny to say, because Shopify dropshipping is almost a one word, right? It's almost one word because of the amount of times that it's been used. But that's the unfortunate truth, because when Shopify started, this guy, he started the company to help existing businesses and take them online. And then the marketing community or the dropshipping community found a hack. Hey, we can sell other people's stuff on this platform. And back then, only one platform was available. And so everybody jumped to Shopify, and they tried to mold it to what they wanted. Okay. And then was born the app library that gave all of us dropshippers all of these tools. But then it became increasingly expensive. You will need auto DS, you will need social, you will need boost, some people will need a Hotjar, you need a bundler, right? So if you want to offer bundles like this, okay, we will need bundlers, right? So I pay on one of my Shopify stores, I pay $120 a month. And I try to run with all the basics that I need. For just this review, or for this 233 people currently looking, you're going to need social proof apps. So that's what it happens. That's what starts happening with Shopify. The costs really add up. Okay. So I'm going to put in basic. So not including the apps, it's basic e-commerce website builder. Okay. Plus beautiful backend. Okay. Because their backend is amazing. And I will never, I'll be the first to admit it. Now let's go to ShopFunnels. Okay. What are some of the features that are available inside of ShopFunnels? Okay. Now ShopFunnels is something that is a little bit more custom built. By the way, guys, I forgot to say, I did actually end up not putting my credit card in for ShopFunnels. Was able to create a trial account because I just wanted to showcase it, right? So that's why you'll see this bar. Okay. And that's only because I have backend access to ShopFunnels where I can create these types of accounts. All right. So now let's go ahead and look at this builder. Okay. So the first thing that you're greeted with as soon as you log into ShopFunnels is the builder, because it's builder focused, right? So now, unlike Shopify, which works like, where is that Shopify thing that we were working on? Did I? Okay, so because I just want a step-by-step comparison, right? So hold on, let me go back to this. Okay. And again, to find, so even like this is some of the stuff, because it's so back-end focused and not at all as Shopify is all about the back end, right? It's not about that front. It doesn't have that front end focus anyways. Okay. So we can go ahead and click customize, and then you get to the builder. Okay. So whereas this is, now let's go to the product. This is the type of stuff you need to do. Okay, so now this is how you build on Shopify, right? So you basically work according to what they have, right? So if you can build, you either build here, like, so for, you can add a section, right? And you can add only these sections, okay? And like changing colors and color schemes, you can't just pick that you want this to be this color and you want this to be this color. No, you have to stick to schemes. Now, this is my most annoying part. You have to tell them that you can only have 4 different types of colors. Okay. And if it doesn't fit into the scheme, tough luck. You cannot change anything. So let's say to edit all your theme colors, go to theme settings. Then you go to theme settings. Then you have to decide all of the different colors for a particular block before you build it. This is the type of stuff that makes me want to pull my teeth out. Again, now I'm getting a little biased, but it's tough, okay? But anyways, let's go back to, let's undo all this, okay? Okay, so anyways, yeah, that's how you build here. Now, ShopFunnels is really not like that. ShopFunnels is like Canva. So this is Canva, right? In Canva, I can just, if I want an arrow, I can put it here. I want the arrow to be this big, I can make it this big. I want the arrow to be this small, I can make it this small. I want the arrow to change color, I can change the color, right? That's how Canva is. This is also how ShopFunnels is, right? So this one, right? I want to make it a certain size, I can just go in, make it big, okay? I want this to be a certain color, I can go in, make it this. Okay, now I want this to be a different color. I can go in, I can make it this, right? Now I want this to be small, I can go in and I can make it like this, right? I want the color to be a gradient, right? So I can go make it a nice gradient so it looks beautiful, right? So I can go here, right? Make this a little bit lighter, right? Okay. And then boom, like anything that I want, I want spacing here, right? It's intuitive, right? I can space it out, right? So that is the way that this sort of builder works. It allows you to, whatever you are imagining, it can. Then it also, not only does it have that structure, it also has blocks. So it has pre-built blocks that look really, really good. And this is what most websites anyways look like, right? This has more of these websites, so let's say you want a nice looking page with all of these different features in it, right? Okay, now, you can go here, swap out the image, put whatever other image that you want here, right? And then you can basically, you're following this pink purple theme, right? Go here, purple, right? So it sticks to theme, right? And stuff like that. So that's the type of stuff that's possible inside of ShopFunnels, right? So it's greeted you with that builder in mind, okay? So this is what ShopFunnels is, right? So the first thing is the builder. The next thing, and the builder has all of these elements, but the main element of the main feature of this is the funnel building, right? You can build different sequences of pages. Okay, so typically what you want is you want a funnel like this, right? You want someone to basically go through a series of different steps before they purchase from you. You want to control what they see. Okay, in Shopify, this is something. This is what they're going to see, right? Something like this. Okay, with page builders, you control what they see, and you also control what's the next thing that they see, okay? So I want to go through all of the different features of the builder first, Okay, so first thing is obviously the page. Now over here, you can decide, you can build as many pages as you want. Okay, and it's very just add a new page. You can store whatever you want, you can add a new page. Okay, then you have widgets. Now what a widget is let's say like this is essentially Shopify's app store, right? To get any of this, you would need to download an app, right? Even to put in like a video or an image where it doesn't need to be, you need to put in an app, right? With ShopFunnels, all of the major things that you need are already here. So let's say you want a countdown timer, right? You want it right here, okay? Where do you want it counting? You want to count to one time, right? Okay, we want the countdown timer to be 2 hours. Okay, perfect, right? Then we want it to be smaller in size. Okay, so it's not obnoxiously big. Okay, then we want it to show our labels, right? And we want the labels to be smaller as well, right? And then we want the background color to be, you know, more in line with what is appropriate for the thing. And this is how easy it is. So these are widgets, and you can put them in different places to be able to get and achieve the look and feel that you want. Now this is called global styling, and over here you can control the text of the entire funnel at once. Okay, so if you change the fonts here, all of the fonts will change. And so you can have a set brand language, okay? Then you can add multiple fonts if the fonts are not already included. You can add some of the most popular Google fonts, right? And you can even upload custom fonts if your brand has them. You can just upload custom fonts. It'll be integrated into ShopFunnels. It has a color palette, right? So basically you can decide what your primary colors are. And once you change a color here, it will change it across the entire website. This is if you want to, right? If you decided tomorrow that you're having a rebrand, you can change all of the colors at once. So you can have global styling. Again, this is website layout. You can control to the nth degree what your page looks and feels like. Then you have one of my favorite parts, which is the funnel builder, right? So this is what we call the builder. So you can build websites and you can build funnels and websites. Now, what is a website versus what is a funnel? So when we go to create a website, right? The website is where your about us page, contact us page, this is where all of those things will live, right? So let's say we're starting a yoga company, right? So we're going to call it yoga, right? So by the way, ShopFunnels has a lot of beautiful themes, all right, already loaded up, ready for you to use, okay? And this is not just for e-com, but for basically any business that you can think of, right? All of these themes are already, right? Let's say you're building an online store. This is a website that is everything. This is an online store. These are more e-com focused themes. Okay, so let's say you wanted, like, again, a yoga business, right? So we can go here, and these are really beautiful, and these are free, by the way. You don't really need to pay for them, okay? So you can go here to yoga, and now you have like a really beautiful yoga website built and mobile optimized, ready to go, right? Now you can change it up as and when you wish, okay? Now this also has your products, right? You can have all of your products loaded up in here, right? So that once you do, it will show the online store. Now, the best part about this is now that we have a yoga website, okay, and we've built a funnel, what we can do is we can connect the funnel to the website, okay? So we can just move to website in this project, and now this funnel is linked to your website. Now, this is what's happened, right? The funnel has now embodied the entire website's design language. Okay, it looks exactly like the website. Okay, I'm just hiding the header and footer because it shares the same header and footer, and now it's part of it. Okay, now, okay, anything like if the website was on a certain domain, the funnel will also be on that certain domain. Okay, and you can have multiple different funnels on each website. Now, why is that important? I want to take this time and explain a concept to you. Okay, which is called funnels versus websites. Okay. So essentially, what a funnel is, okay, is a one product store. Okay, a funnel is just a page about just one product. It has nothing to do with anything else besides that one product. It has all these different sections, and all this thing is talking about is that one product. Okay, a funnel will not even have any way to escape, right? If you're at a funnel, you're basically all the buttons, all the CTAs, all they do is take you forward, okay? They take you forward in the buying process, okay? Now, a website, okay, essentially has lots of different buttons and lots of different ways to basically interact, right? So this is a website, right? It'll have inside, let's go inside ShopFunnels, right? Let's go into our website, right? Now, our website has a lot of different features, right? We can buy products, we can about us, contact us, FAQ, it can have a blog. ShopFunnels does have a blog builder built in, right? It has all of this stuff that's loaded in, right? So you can look at home deals, pricing plans, shipping, like you can have anything that you want here, right? But a funnel doesn't really have any of that. All it is talking about, all this funnel is probably going to be talking about is one product. Okay, that's it. There is no other button, and any button that you pick will only take you forward into the process of buying. Okay, now typically, okay, like you see how all of the colors have now changed into that yoga because we've connected that funnel to a website. Okay, now typically what you don't want happening, okay, what you don't want happening is you don't want to be running all of your traffic to a website. Okay, because websites are notorious for poor conversions, and the reason is pretty simple, right? All of the different buttons that you see here, right? All of the different buttons that you see here, they are designed to lose you money, right? So if we go here to the website, all the, like, let's say I was selling this gym, this yoga pantsuit, right? All these different buttons would lose the person. They would never go ahead and buy this thing from me. Okay, they would just never, because there's just too much stuff going on. Okay, but instead, what if I took them to a funnel where all I spoke about is the 5 reasons why this particular yoga set is the best there is. Okay, showed them some testimonials, and when they clicked this button, they went to a page again explaining more of the benefits, and then just convincing them that they need to buy. And any button they clicked, all it did was take them to the buy option. There's no really other way to exit out unless they press X, right? How do you think the conversions would be then? Well, studies have shown conversions skyrocket when you use funnels. In fact, Shopify themselves have put out a blog that says that you need funnels in order to succeed. Normal websites will not make sales. Shopify themselves did a study, and they've put this on their blog. Okay, so that's why you need funnels. Okay, and so typically what you're going to do inside of your ShopFunnels account is you're going to have one main website, right, that has pretty much every single thing that you can think of, like your tracking, about us, contact us. All these pages can be created. Like I said, over here you can create multiple different pages, all this stuff, right? And this is where your buyers that have already bought from you can come and buy more products from you. Okay, and this is how easy it is. So if I go to store, if I just go to products, and if I create all these products are already there, right? But if I can create just a yoga suit, right? These products are already there, right? So I'm just going to go back, right? All these products already exist. Okay, so now I'm just going to go to builder. Okay, edit menu. For products, I'm just going to make sure that it opens up all products. Okay, perfect, right? So now if I go here, okay, if I click products, look at my beautiful store that opens up. Okay, my yoga suits also here. Look at the like, this is your typical dropshipping store. Now, but if I send traffic here, even though it looks beautiful, you can add it to cart, you can check out. This is what Shopify does too. You can proceed to check out. Over here you buy, right? This is such a long process for somebody to make a purchase versus sending someone right here where all they're being spoken about is that thing. And after they purchase, okay, after they purchase, right, let's say they purchase this, okay, we're not done with them yet. We're actually sending them to more upsells. Okay, so after they purchase this, they're shown more related products. They need to buy from us, right? They can purchase more. And on the thank you page, after they've gone through all the upsells, this is where they can click to products, deals, XYZ, and then start exploring the website, because now they've already purchased from us and they can now see more stuff. If you understand this, you understand pretty much way more than what other dropshippers are doing. Like, other dropshippers are thinking Shopify is going to make them money, but unfortunately it's really not. Okay, so with that sort of being said, let's go back to the features, right? So over here we're going over all of the features of ShopFunnels. Okay, so now it has a builder. We've gone through all of this. It can build websites and funnels. Okay, that's one thing. Then there's obviously an entire backend where you have your dashboard that'll show you how many sales you're making. It has inbuilt recurring revenue. So you can actually track subscriptions in here. So if you're selling like a supplement or a subscription, it will track all of that. It will give you stats on your upsells and downsells, and it'll also track all of your top performers plus where they came from, right? So what was the source? Was it Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? You can track all of that, okay? Then it has all of the order management, so you can go ahead and manage all of your orders. This is where you would upload products, right? Again, this is where you would look at all of your subscriptions. So if you're running a club or any type of continuity program, it will come here. It has discounts, so you can basically enable discounts and give people discount codes. You can basically style every single element of your website and funnel. And then you can go ahead over here, put your store details, any general information you want. You can choose your currency symbol, all of this stuff, right? You can choose your shipping, taxes, payments, checkouts. It calculates, it does all the tax stuff for you as well. You can put your privacy refund in terms of service here. So it's embedded inside of your website as well, okay? Then again, it has an inbuilt CRM. So it has all of the contacts that you could possibly manage. Okay, any messages that are coming from contacts, any forms that are being submitted from certain people, it'll all be stored in here. So you can manage your customer service. If you do any bookings and appointments, that can be managed from here as well. Okay, if you do any email marketing, that can be managed from here as well. So we've actually gone from contacts, right, to appointments, right, which again, we can do all of that stuff here too. Very important is the email marketing. Now, email marketing and automation is built in, right? You can build in customer automation. So if a customer sends you an email, okay, so let's say somebody comes here, okay, and you can basically decide exactly and this is the type of stuff that you get from like Active Campaign, which charges you a lot of money to be able to do this, right? So if you go to pricing for Active Campaign, right, it starts at 15 a month, right? But it can get pretty expensive. So I think for the automation feature, you probably need something like this, right? So that starts at $49 a month. And all of that is included in here. Now, as your contacts increase, there is a price associated with it, but all of this is in here, right? So you can send emails, SMSs, WhatsApp, voice notes. You can send voice notes with this, right? Hey, I'm the founder. Thank you so much for purchasing. Like all of that stuff, you can add tags, right? So if somebody purchases, let's say somebody goes and makes a purchase of let's say our yoga suit. Okay, somebody comes in and buys our yoga suit. Okay, then we're gonna wait for. No, you know what? We're not gonna wait. We're just gonna send them a thank you email. Okay, saying something like this, right? This is just company name. I'm just gonna call it example. Right? So we're just gonna say thank you for supporting us. And then we're just going to give them a nice email and tell them a little bit more about who we are, right? That's how simple this is. So all of this stuff is built into ShopFunnels, okay? So I know I went on a little bit of a tangent there, explaining funnels and X, Y, and Z, right? But let's go and look at what we get from ShopFunnels. Okay, so we get the builder, okay, we get the store, okay, so we get the website plus funnel builder, we get the backend store like we do, so we get the backend, plus we get contact, appointment, email, and we get subscription management. That's really important. Okay, so that's really crucial here. So for feature set on the basic price, right? The feature set on the basic price is definitely here. Now let's look at what we get inside of ClickFunnels, and this is going to be a journey for me as well, because I haven't used the new version. Okay, so what do we get? We get funnels, right? So let's go into the funnel builder first, right? So it's a smart or create. I'm just going to go to create funnels. Okay, and now you have to sort of you got to learn the terminology. Okay, I'm looking for e-commerce. I'm probably think it's cart funnels. Okay, so let's go to cart funnels. Okay. Okay, now there's a little bit of a video that's playing that goes into what a cart funnel is. So they do have some funnel templates over here. So I'm just going to select, maybe just this one kind of looks nice. Let's select this one. Okay, we're installing your new funnel now. Okay. I know you can build websites on ClickFunnels, but I don't know if I'm going to attempt it. Okay, because I know that this is difficult to do. Okay, so let's go to customize now. Okay, so this is a active campaign style. This is not my favorite. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. So I already saw a few bugs, but that's fine. Okay, so this is the funnel template that's been built. Okay. Now let's go into. Okay, so we can just edit it here. Okay, perfect. Now, if I want to increase the size of the thing, I can't. So it's not drag and drop. I can add rows and sections. Okay, but they're all blank. Like I have to add a column. Then in the column, I need to add all of the different elements. Okay, so I'm gonna go, let's say I want to add a headline here. Okay, if I want to add something here, it has to be like this. Okay, if I want to add something here, it has to be like this. Okay, fine. I can move this stuff. All right, fine. But there are no pre-built rows and blocks like ShopFunnels. So now I'm basically trying to go head to head with ShopFunnels and Shopify, ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels. Okay. So let's have both of them like, up front with each other. Okay. And we're going to be basically showing them. All right. So now I'm actually going to go out of this. I'm just going to create a brand new funnel. By the way, ShopFunnels has templates that are built and being uploaded specifically for dropshipping stores. That's something I'm going to talk about later. Okay. So I'm going to work on this template. Okay. This Pilates funnel. Okay. So now we're going to basically try and build both of them together. Okay. So this is a Pilates funnel. It's an article style page. This is more of a product page, right? Now, let's say I wanted to add like a testimonial section. Like I would go here and I would go to testimonial and I would add maybe something like this. Okay. So now I have 4 testimonials, what customer saying already built out. Now for this is what I would have to do. And again, let's say I wanted to make this, there's a little bit of spacing here. I want to just reduce it. I just do this. Okay. So let's see how can we achieve that inside of ClickFunnels. Okay. So add a row, we would need, let's say we're just building this and this out. So we need one column, okay, then which we need a headline for, okay, which is what our customers are saying, okay. Okay, then we can either add an element or another row. Okay, we're just gonna add another element, which is a sub headline, okay, that says this. Okay, so it doesn't have any pre-built ones. Okay, now this is too big. I want it to be nice and compact like this. How do I make that happen? So there's no drag, right? We need to actually go into settings. And now I remember why I stopped using this. Now we have to basically manually do this. Okay, and this is essentially what the builder is like. Okay, you need to do this column row thing, right? Then we want to add an image here. We want to add an image here. So this is how you're going to have to do it, right? You're going to have to basically manually build each thing. Okay. And you're going to need to manually build each of these. Okay. And what you're also going to need to do after you manually build it is you're going to have to manually space everything. Okay, you have to manually space all of this stuff. Okay, and let's say I just want this one to be I'm going to need to manually change all of this. Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, you're going to need to rely on their software, and you're going to have to, there is a little bit of a learning curve to make this work, but that's what the builder is. Okay, so it allows us to build funnels, and it doesn't have advanced templates, but it does have basic templates that we can use. Okay, it has the ability to upsells. It has the ability to one-click upsell, which is great. Shopify doesn't have any of that. Okay, okay, fine. So it has funnels on the left. Let's say what else it has. It has products, so we can create physical, digital, and bundle products. Can it do subscription? It cannot do subscription. Wait, hold on. Physical subscription. Okay. Okay, it can. Perfect. And it can do payment plan as well, which both Shopify and ShopFunnels can do, which is amazing. So it can do subscriptions. That's amazing. It has contacts, orders. It can handle subscriptions. It can show us payments. It can show us invoices, fulfillment. So learn about fulfillments. So basically, you can look at, okay, it can be managed manually through ClickFunnels dashboard or automated uses Zendrop and, okay, so you need to basically maybe integrate it, but I'm not seeing anything here. Maybe it shows up after the orders come in. Then there's abandoned carts as well. This is kind of nice. This is nice seeing the abandoned carts insights. I do like that. I do like that. And order exports. This is where you can just export all of your orders and give it to suppliers. Okay, perfect. Learn and connect. So there's course and community. And they do have apps. I didn't see that. Okay, what apps does ClickFunnels have? So, okay, we can do email marketing, frameworks, landing pages. Okay, okay. If you want an online store and a website, you need these apps. All right. And if you need multi-payment gateways, you need apps as well. Please be free. Add app. Okay. Great. Okay, so you can build websites here. All right. Now let's look at what these websites kind of look like, right? Nothing yet. Edit site. Okay. It is a little slow, I'll tell you that. This is probably the slowest builder that they have. Okay. All right. Pretty basic. Okay, now how do we edit this website? So, like for example, this is definitely a little bit on the lower end. So we go here and then we kind of reduce the top margin. Okay, fair enough. A little bit of a learning curve. So this is the info. This is the layout. Yeah, this is where you lose me. This is where you lose me. Assets. Okay, they have pre-made sections. That's not bad. Can I just, I'm gonna give ClickFunnels a fair shot. Can I just, yes. Why don't you have this in your funnel builder? Unless I missed it, did I miss it? Did I miss it? I may have judged them too harshly. If they have that thing that you can just go in and build blocks, that for me is huge, because ClickFunnels didn't have that for the longest time. You would have to manually make everything. Add section. They do have it. All right, guys, I judged them too harshly. They have pre-made stuff. It does take a while for all their stuff to load, but okay, it's taking a little too long now. It's a little clunky. Okay, that's nice. That is a huge improvement. I'm going to be honest with you, that's a huge improvement on what they had before. Okay, so after doing all of this analysis, right, I think I'm finally ready to make my verdict. Okay, so they have a website builder, a funnel builder, okay, but there's no cohesive design language, right? Their backend is not that good. They don't have like, oh, they do actually, they might. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's go add apps, and then they have something called store. Okay, add app. Okay, create store. All right, let's look at what their store is like. Okay, so now we have the draft. Okay, we can create products, physical, yoga. Okay, we can, looks like one prime, okay, $9.99. It's a lot better than what it used to be, I'll tell you that much. Products. Okay, how do I see it? Show me my product. Overview. Okay, let's look at the store. Okay, shop. It has it, but all I'm gonna say is that there's way too much. For a complete beginner, I'm not a complete beginner. It is way too much. It has it, so it has backend. It has contact management. It has all of this stuff. It has a website funnel builder backend. Does it have contact management? Yes, it does. So it has contact management. It has appointments. Does it have appointments? Message Hub. I think Message Hub might be appointment. No, it does. It does have one-on-one appointments. Okay, perfect. Email subscription. So it does have all of that, but it's not native. You basically choose the app that you want. Okay. And by the way, ShopFunnels has affiliates, analytics, automations, discounts, courses. It has all of this. So both funnel builders do have all of this. Their approaches are massively different. Okay. So for the feature set, I'll let you guys decide who wins here. I'm not gonna throw in a rating. Okay. But it has to be between these two. Okay. From these plans, the inbuilt features, it has to be one of them. So it has to be either Shopify, it has to be either ShopFunnels or ClickFunnels, okay? I will let you guys decide who has the better feature set, okay? Now, ease of use and learning curve. This is something I can do a lot on. This is something I can go off a lot on. One really quick thing before we move on is in between ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels, the one thing that I have to say is over here, it's definitely a stitched together solution. Like it doesn't work seamlessly where now, for example, over here, my funnels are now integrated into this one website, and this one website is, beautiful, looks well, works the way a website should, right? And then I have all these other things that are all inbuilt and it works way more cohesively. With ClickFunnels, it feels like it's a funnel builder first. It does that, right? But if you want the other things, you can add them on as apps, and then you have to stitch things together. So if you want email marketing, you can add it on, and then you have to stitch it to the funnel. Same with frameworks, whatever that means, landing pages. So it is a stitched together solution for a funnel builder. And that's the same feedback that I have for Shopify. Shopify works great as a website builder, but if you want funnels, you have to stitch together apps. And it's stitched together solution, whereas this is a little bit more cohesive. All right, so that's one. Now, ease of use and learning curve. Now, so what is and I'm gonna need to zip past this. We've already hit the 30-40 minute mark, and this video is gonna be 5 hours long if I spend 40 minutes on each of these. So what is the ease of use and learning curve? And this is again my first-hand account of this. So Shopify learning curve. Shopify really doesn't. The learning curve with Shopify. Okay, this is what I'm going to say about it. If you want a basic store, there is no learning curve because your store is ready to launch, right? You put some text in, you put an image in, and your store is ready to launch. So is there a learning curve? No, because it's pretty simple where everything is, right? This is your homepage. This is where your orders are. This is where your products go, right? The learning curve will really come when you try to do more than what Shopify is for, Shopify is for this. It's for building stores like this. But if you try to do more and you try to build stores like this, right? That's when it gets you. That's when the learning curve is undoable. It's honestly undoable without adding additional paid apps. And then to get the paid apps to work with this, like for example, let's say I wanted to, this is what I'm talking about, right? Let's say I go to the Shopify app store, right? So I go to Shopify. Oh, hold on. I can just go in from here, right? Go here, go to the app store. Okay. I'm going to try and find a page builder that's free. So I'm just going to go page builder, right? Because, okay, let's say my goal is to create beautiful looking product pages that actually convert. That's a pretty simple goal, right? Okay. I'm going to take one does GemPages have a free trial? Free trial. Okay, let's go. Install. All right. So now we have to install the app. And this is what I'm going to, okay, we click install. All right. Now it's installed. Okay, now we're going to have to go through their orientation process. So now we have all the stuff that's built in. Okay, but the thing that we now have to do is we have to make this and that talk to one another. Okay, so for some reason it's hung. I need to. Okay, it's loading. Okay, perfect. So now see, now we have to turn it on the theme. This is what I don't like about stitched together solutions. They don't work cohesively, right? We have to turn on Shopify editor. So I have to do this and I have to go through a few steps to basically be able to turn this on, which for some reason is taking forever. Okay, now we're going to go through this, right? It's going to take me to this editor and now it's going to, you know what? Now GemPages helper has been activated. No, actually, if I actually exit out of this page, right, it's not been activated. Okay, what I had to actually do is go in here and click save. Now see, just this one little step, right? This one little step of me not saving this, okay, would lead to this not being activated. See, now it went away and me having reached out to support. Okay, this is what unfortunately happens a lot of the times with page builders. This is what happens. Okay, so now let's say we want to create a new page. Okay, and we want to start. So essentially, this is what you're going to have to do. Let's say we build, we're going to build like we're going to build a basic page, right? So we're going to build like a product page. Let's see what they got. Let's say we build this one, okay? And we select this template, okay? All right. We'll be right with you. We're loading your design. Okay. Okay. Now we're at this. Now, basically, GemPages, does it have it? Okay, it does. Okay, perfect. GemPages has the drag and drop. Now we have to save it. Okay, now how do I view it? Now see, this is where this type of stuff gets you, right? How do I make it live? I publish it. And I pick this product. I sign and publish. The hair epilator. Now your page is password protected. This is what it is. You basically, what you're trying to do, and again, I don't want to waste time on this video, but apparently this is not live, right? Or is it, or it is, but it isn't, I don't know, right? But the thing that you're gonna want to do is you're gonna have to make this app and the other app talk to one another, and you have to integrate it, okay? And this isn't a GemPages review. This is a Shopify review, okay? So Shopify, for what it is very user-friendly. It is. But when it comes to trying to use it for what it's not, it is not as user-friendly at all, okay? So basic is good, but for advanced stuff that you need, all right, it's terrible. It's terrible without apps, because you're going to need apps to be able to make it work, right? And apps are expensive. And then even when you get these apps, you have to basically integrate them with one another. You have to make them talk to each other, okay? Now, the next thing is ShopFunnels. Now, with ShopFunnels, obviously everything is where it needs to be. Everything is already, like if you're looking at just your one product stores or one product funnels, they're all here. If you're looking at your websites, they're all here, okay? And the ease of use, obviously with everything that there's a learning curve, but it is a little bit intuitive, right? Right here, come in, right? Put in your widget. It's very smooth. There's no load time, right? You can click save it, right? You can go ahead and preview it, show it in a new tab, right? It's live. Like, what I'm trying to say is when you come here as a novice, okay, like let's say this in and of itself is intimidating, right? Like, how do I get to my store? That's a question you have to ask. Versus over here, when you open it up, you're already at your store. There's no question that you have to ask. This is your store. I want to preview it. Look at the I button, show it in a new tab. That's it. Like, this is what I say about ease of use and learning curve, right? So I would definitely rate it as good for basic and good for advanced. Okay. Okay. Now for ClickFunnels. Unfortunately, I know enough about this where the learning curve is crazy. Unless you don't go through their course, right? If you come here, you create a funnel. Okay. You're gonna need to learn what a summit funnel is, what a cart funnel is, what a web, like product launch. Like, if I came here and I didn't know, like, if I'm a drop shipper, right? I could easily confuse cart with product launch, right? And product launch is completely different because it's physical, digital products all together, right? And it has this whole thing. It has an opt-in, then a thank you page. You don't need that. Like, you need to do an e-com. Like, so that's what I'm saying over here. This is, again, my opinion is the ease of use and learning curve with ClickFunnels is tremendously high, to the point where ClickFunnels recommends you get like a builder. Like, I've heard a lot of them where there's a whole market for funnel builders out there that will build your funnels, and that's fine if you want to go in that direction, right? But the learning curve for both basic and advanced, right, is basic and advanced is really high, right? It's really high, the learning curve. Like, you really need to be embedded into the community, right? So over here, you could give it to Shopify or ShopFunnels. And then this is something that you can choose. I would, for ease of use and learning curve, I would definitely use ShopFunnels. Plus, every single member that signs up for ShopFunnels, this is a huge advantage to ease the learning curve, right? Gets access to a private community, where obviously you're taught how to use everything. So you get access to step-by-step training, and you get access to one-on-one coaching. All of that stuff is built into the price of $59. So even if you don't know how to use it, you will be trained on how to use it, right? And there's multiple videos that I make every single day, hour-long videos teaching people how to use ShopFunnels. Okay, so that's there as well. Now, customization and flexibility. Terrible for, like, and I'm talking about just the $32 plan, okay? We're comparing apples to apples, right? Terrible customization and flexibility. To change a freaking, like, here, we're at the customize, right? To change a freaking color is like, look at this. Look at all of this stuff. Like, how are you supposed to, and all of this, just like all of this, like, if I wanted to just increase, like, okay, I did this, right? The top padding, right? Like, why do it like this? Okay, theme settings. Okay, now this is where I change the color of the block. Okay, and I can only pick these. Sorry, unfortunately, that's not gonna cut it for me. I need to be just able to just go in here like Canva, right? If I have like this square, right? Okay, and I'm just gonna wait for this. I think there's a lot running on my thing, right? So let's say I had this thing, okay, and I wanted to change the color of this thing. All I'm gonna do is point at the thing and change the color, right? I don't want to do like 100 different things to change color or size. It needs to be this simple. Unfortunately, Shopify doesn't offer that, right? I don't even know what this is. Okay, it's replaced my page with this page for some reason. And look at this. Now, this is how I'm editing in Gem Pages versus Shopify, because these two apps don't talk to each other, right? This is what I mean. Customize visibility, flexibility. It's not it. Really, 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 really terrible. Okay, now let's look at ShopFunnels customizability, right? Again, we can size things here. We can move things. I'm not saying it's perfect. By no means ShopFunnels is far from perfect. Nothing is perfect, right? But if I want to freaking change the color of this block, I click block, and in 2 seconds, the color has changed. If I want to size this up, the size has changed. If I want to change the font has changed, right? I mean, we can all pretty much agree that this is smooth and fast, right? So, and I've been able to build with ShopFunnels some incredible looking funnels. These are all of the funnels that I've built, and these are beautiful looking funnels. I mean, look at this one, right? This exact page has done 709 million in sales. It looks amazing and doesn't take me a lot of time. If I had to do this in ClickFunnels, I would really be. Look at this one, dog seat funnel. Hold on, dog seat funnel right here. Like looks absolutely insane, right? Sorry, I keep clicking select where I should be clicking preview. Right here you go. Looks amazing. Right, beautiful. I feel like this template any person can use, launch a product, and your store would do 10 times better versus you using this, right? Something like this. So I'm gonna actually now if I want to go back to gem pages, it's not even listed here. I have to go through this. I want to delete the gem page website, okay, and see how it messes everything up. Just see it, okay? Let's say I go here, product page, move to trash, delete it, okay? What happens to my product page if I delete this? Because this is the one that we published, right? Okay, now we go back to online store. We preview it. Okay, we go back here. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we have this, all right? So what were we talking about? We were talking about customization and flexibility, right? Now, let's say we wanna customize this. This is the type of product pages that you can build inside of ShopFunnels, and this is unfortunately the type of product pages that you're gonna have to build on Shopify, right? This is it. You can add a collection list. Again, taking your goal off the main thing that you're trying to sell, right? You can build rich text, but your text can only look like this, right? No, you can't change your font here. You want to change your font? I'm sorry, you can't change it here. You gotta do something else. Where's the font button? I don't know. Maybe here, settings. Okay, typography, body. And then everything has to be the same font. Like it's very restrictive if you understand what I'm saying, okay? So I would give this the highest rating I can for customizability. Now, again, over here with ClickFunnels, again, it's not that high, okay? But it's better than Shopify. For sure, it's better than Shopify, okay? I would give this like a little bit of a medium one, okay? So let's say we go here to edit, okay? Let's say we want to customize the block, right? So we go here. Let's say we want to change this thing. Now, so for example, the way that the structure works is a little daunting, right? Like there's an orange section, there's a light blue section, there's a dark blue section, and then there's a green section. And each section has different things, okay? So again, you need to know what sits in each section for you to be able to control it, right? So you go here to this section, okay? It's paint. No way. Oh my God, that sucks. That truly sucks. Look at this. They only have certain ones that you can do, edit style colors. They only have certain ones you can do. Oh, that sucks. No, I'm sorry, that sucks. You can't choose the color in ClickFunnels anymore? And everything changes? What if I just want this to change? No freaking way. Oh, they went the Shopify route. Oh, that's terrible. Because what this means is I can't decide that I want this font to be a certain way. I have to change everything. That wasn't the case before. No, here. Oh, perfect. Thank God. Okay, thank God. Okay, they do have that customizability. All right. I haven't used this builder in a while, so that's what's happening. Okay. So you can change it, and you can also customize overall. but it'll just, again, there's a learning curve to find where every single thing is, right? I wish it were intuitive, but it isn't. But customizability isn't going to be an issue. Okay. The only issue I find would be sizing. Like you can't just put something where you want it, right? It has to fit a certain mold almost. And so like this, all of this stuff was not like, I feel like it was custom coded on. I'm not going to lie, right? Image fit. Again, I have mixed reviews here, but for the sake of giving it a fair shot, I will also say, like, I'll say mid to high here. Okay. But you will need help. Okay. So over here, I would give it to ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels over Shopify. Okay. Because I feel like for me, obviously I'm going to choose ShopFunnels every single round, right? It is my primary builder, but I want to give the other builders a shot, right? I want to give everybody a fair shot that I'm reviewing. So that's what we're doing. Okay. Now, funnel and landing page capability. We already know Shopify doesn't have anything, so nothing, no capability to build funnels here. Over here, we've seen it, right? We have the capability to build multiple funnels, like I'm going to actually take you inside of my personal ShopFunnels account. Give me a second and you will see lots and lots and lots of funnels exist inside of my personal one. So there you go. I mean, you guys can see, and ShopFunnels is also built on ShopFunnels. That's something that a lot of people don't really know, but ShopFunnels is built on ShopFunnels. I mean, there's so many, there's like unlimited funnels being built, like just craziness, right? Unlimited websites being built. There's a lot of capability here. Unfortunately, with Shopify, it's one website. You can't build multiple websites. You have to have different ShopFunnels accounts. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. Please feel free to. But one Shopify account has one website. Wait, let me just want to make sure I'm not just spewing stuff. Online store. Yeah, you can only build one. Pick one store. But with ShopFunnels, it's not like that. If you're someone who's doing multiple different dropshipping stores, multiple different niches, all of that can be managed under one ShopFunnels account. You don't have to have multiple different funnels to be able to manage. You don't have to have multiple different store accounts. You can manage all of that under one account, right? So again, over here, unfortunately, no funnel or landing page capability over here. Again, I'm going to vote this as high. Over here as well, funnel and landing page capability is high, right? Unfortunately, the only thing that I would take points away from ClickFunnels would be display and how it's shown, right? So let's say I wanted to have multiple different websites and multiple different funnels. Okay, so we already did build one website. The site sits here, okay? The site sits here. Now, if I wanted to add another website, would I have to add another site? So I go here. No, okay, fine. Site pages. So you can only have one website. Or no, you can add more pages, right? But you can only have one website, from what I'm understanding. Okay, so it's not as intuitive as going in here. Okay, I just want another website. Yes, and I want to connect different funnels to that website. So let's say I have a yoga website and all my yoga funnels are going to my yoga website, right? Now I want another website. Yes, leave. Right? Maybe the plan, there might be a restriction. It'll be inactive. I don't care though. Let's say we want to do a fashion. There's a fashion one here, right? We can do fashion one here, yoga one here. There's really cool ones in like fashion. All right. So let's say we want to start a beauty store, right? So we're starting a beauty store, right? We build a beauty website. And now that we have a beauty website built, all of our products are in here, right? We can go to funnels. So our beauty website is built. Now we can create multiple different funnels and just link it to the beauty store, right? So website and funnel management is a lot easier here. So I'm going to give this a mid. And obviously ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels win out with the Shopify here. Now, e-commerce features, I'm talking about how to manage orders. Okay. How to do order management and upsell, all of that stuff. That's what I mean. Now, obviously over here, Shopify is really high. Okay. You can create nice products here, right? You can create products, the order management, you can do inventory, gift cards, you can do, or do dropshippers need this is a different question. Do we need gift cards? Different question. But does it have it? Yes. So we can do that. Plus the order management is really, really nice, right? So to select orders, we need to select a plan, but it's great. Objectively, we all know that it's great. Now in ShopFunnels, it's also really, really good. Okay. So I'm actually going to go into here, right? If you go to store, if you go to orders, right? Not only can you see orders, you can put in tracking information, you can make notes, you can see customer purchase history. In ShopFunnels, you can also see how much money someone spent with you. You can see all the different purchases they've made. You can make automations based on their purchase history. This e-commerce handling is also truly, truly great. Okay. ClickFunnels, it's a separate issue, right? We go to store overview, right? Again, it's a different app that you have to add, okay? And you do have, top selling products. You can create products XYZ, right? You can create it, but where do I see orders? Like, where is the order section? Like customers, is that customers? Okay, orders, okay. So we go to orders, right? You do have this, right? You can do order status, fulfillment, stuff like that. But from what I know about ClickFunnels, the order management and fulfillment is a little bit more on the basic side versus Shopify and ShopFunnels, right? The edge here specifically, if you're having multiple orders coming in, if you have to make sure that, tracking information is pulled, if you want to filter, if you want to do like high level stuff, if you want to send invoices out, if you want to print invoices, stuff like that, integrate into fulfillment softwares, Shopify and ShopFunnels will probably have the edge here over ClickFunnels. Although I got to give them credit, it looks like it's gotten a lot better. It does look like it's gotten a lot better. So in this case, I'm going to give it to, Shopify or ShopFunnels over here. Okay. Now let's go into order forms and upsells. Nothing, zero. Unfortunately, Shopify is really, really bad at it, because what happens with Shopify is you have to go here. Okay. You have to add to cart. I don't know why, but you have to add it to cart, right? It'll go in the cart, right? After the cart, it's here. You have to check out, and then you have to put it in. And then it does not natively support one-click upsells. You have to then get an app inside of Shopify called Zipify, one-click upsells. That's the one that I use. And I like Zipify because I like Ezra. He's one of the e-com goats is his software, Zipify one-click upsells, to be able to show good upsells. Unfortunately, with Zipify, you have to pay for it to the start for $200. And then after that, you pay $35 a month, but you give him a percentage of revenue. So every single time you make money, Ezra makes money off you, right? Because he takes a percentage of sales, essentially, which is scary. It isn't a lot on the start, but it's scary because it eats into your margins, right? So it does not natively support it. ShopFunnels, amazing, right? Every single template actually also comes in with those built in, right? So let's go to the Pilates funnel, right? All of it is built in, and it's very easy to see, and it's one click, right? So this is what upsell pages look like, and you can make them look like whatever you want, right? There's like a variety of them, right? If I go here to funnel settings, and if I click, if I just go here, add upsell or downsell, there's so many different beautifully created upsell pages that are rooted to increase your conversions, right? And what happens, it's one click. As soon as someone clicks grab the deal, it's not like their credit card is recharged, XYZ. They grab it and the product is added. So one click upsells, it's amazing. ClickFunnels as well, great at one click upsells, right? So you go to funnels. They did change the dashboard a little bit, but if we go to here to cart funnels and we open it up a little bit, it is buggy. The software isn't smooth, right? Okay, so here is the preview, right? So you want more, right? And this is it shouldn't be like this. It should be one click, right? So critical server error. Shouldn't be a critical server error. I just want to see it. I don't want to. This is the OT. This is the one click, by the way. When they purchase one, it's called the O2O or one time offer. It should be one click. It shouldn't be. Oh, sorry. Maybe it's this one. How do I add a one click upsell? Typically, it's this. This should be the one click upsell. Again, this is what it means. It's a little not the best. But it still does it. I know it does it. I'm just probably not looking at the right thing. So this is definitely smooth and yes, right? It does it. This does it, but how? Maybe it's just something that we'll have to figure out. So again, over here, I'll give the edge to ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels. Obviously, they're funnel builders, so this is pretty obvious. And guys, I feel like I need to speed through this because this video is getting crazy long, and obviously we can go into everything, but yeah, I'm gonna try and speed through this now. All right, so let's look at built-in email automation next. Shopify doesn't have any, right? So you have to get another app for this, which is Klaviyo. Now with Klaviyo, what happens is it's free to install, but you only get very little, and then you have to pay as you use, right? It adds another $20 a month. So you guys can see the theme, right? These features are not native. They're all different apps that you have to basically get to be able to do stuff, right? So there's no built-in emails, okay? With ShopFunnels, emailing is included. So there is an email autoresponder built in. Now there is an additional payment that you have to pay for emails to be able to send out, but it is tiered according to how many contacts that you have, but it is very, very affordable, right? So if you want to just create an automation called like upsell, right? So let's say a person bought something from you, right? So you can just create one, let's say makes a purchase and purchases a particular product, right? So they purchased this hair renew brush, right? Then what you can do is wait for like, let's say about 3 days, right? And then you can go ahead and send them an email, right? You can send them an email like you like the hairbrush. Why not try the hair oil, right? And then you can start building this email out. And there's so many templates that are already included. If you've ever used ActiveCampaign or Klaviyo or anything, it is very similar to that, right? So you can just go here. Now, you know where this link goes? This link doesn't go to your, this link doesn't go to your store. It goes to a funnel, right? Now you create a separate funnel for the hair oil, again taking them through that journey. So again, email autoresponders are included in here. It has native email functionality. Now with ClickFunnels, I don't think that's the case. I may be wrong, but we'll test out what ClickFunnels has to offer. So it's not here, right? Learn and Connect is courses and community funnels. I know you can do basic, but let's see what they have in terms of email marketing. So you can, okay, so all in one, everything you need for email marketing. Okay, so let's configure feature not available during trial. So you do need a paid subscription to access this, but it looks like it does have email marketing, scheduling, editor, templates, targeted list, premium deliverability. Does it have email automation though? Promoting deals, sharing news, engaging customers. So you do need to pay them to have this onboarded. Okay, but I'm going to assume it does have it. So both of them have this pre-built functionality. Again, ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels really definitely do beat Shopify out. Now, third-party app and integration costs. So I'm actually going to just do third-party app and integration. Now, in this one, I'm going to say it out loud. Nothing beats Shopify. Shopify is the king here, okay? Because it is been in the game for so long, has so much money behind it, right? It will basically integrate into anything that you can think of very easily. It already has lots of integrations, and what people do to integrate with Shopify is just build an app. If not, they can just go to settings, and there's so much here, like users and permissions, XYZ. They can integrate into Shopify natively like butter. Okay. Now with ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels, you need Zapier or some type of way to make things talk, right? And ClickFunnels themselves, they say you need, like, both of them are open API. So you basically go here to integrations, right? And then you have to basically create what's called webhooks. Okay. And you have to, there's some native integrations here as well as in ShopFunnels, right? I keep getting the names confused, but hold on, I'm just gonna go ahead and refresh this. Yeah, reload. There's some native integrations for both, right? Where you can go to store, you can go here to settings, right? And you can go here and you can see all these payment gateways are integrated. There's a lot of native integrations as well. That's not the problem over here as well. There's lots of native integrations, right? And even in ShopFunnels, if you go here, it very easily integrates into a lot of different websites, right? It integrates into different email marketing tools and thousands of apps using Zapier and API and webhook. If you go here, you can read about how to basically integrate with ShopFunnels. And if you give this to anybody who's a coder, they'll be able to integrate into ShopFunnels, no questions asked, right? Even with ClickFunnels, you go here and then you connect and integrate, right? Connected integration, search for apps. If you don't have one, then you have to go to the shipping. You have to go and basically do an external integration, and you have to do sign in via ClickFunnels. You have to do stuff like that. Okay. But there's work involved. Shopify for me is the least, right? And all developers know how to work with Shopify. So if you're someone where integration is important, and you're already an established business and you have stuff going on and you need to talk to 1,000 people and stuff like that, then but if you're just coming up, don't pay too much attention to integration. I have a lot of people who are thinking about, how do I automatically automate order fulfillment? They've not sold one thing and they're worried about order fulfillment. Like, what I recommend to every single person that's starting their online business is don't worry about that right now. You don't need to integrate with a bunch of people. Really, what you need to do when it comes to drop shipping is when you're just starting off and you're getting 5 to 10 orders a day, I highly recommend doing it manually. Number one, you understand what drop shipping is. Number two, you keep an eye on costs. And typically, if you have like a software doing everything for you, what I've noticed is you lose that real feel or the touch. Like, you're not communicating with your supplier. You don't have tabs or good tabs on how much you're ordering. You lose tabs on cash flow. You lose tabs on tracking because the software is doing it and you get involved with other things. When people come into my mentorship community, I almost mandate that they at least try it out first, right? Where they're manually fulfilling and get a hang of it. And then I get them doing stuff like finding new suppliers, finding the best prices, upping quality, talking to your customers. That's what real business is. And then what happens is when you reach that 5 to 10 order daily where it's really sucking up a lot of your time, that's when you get Zapier integrated into a 3PL or any of these auto fulfillment companies, and that can happen. But bar none, nothing is better here than Shopify, clear winner. Okay, now let's move into speed and performance and payment plans. These are the final two things, and then we can basically go through, summarize, and you can decide what's the best for you. All right, so for speed and performance, I'm gonna have to give Shopify and ShopFunnels a high volume here. Unfortunately, even during testing right now, and my past experience with ClickFunnels, I don't know what it is, but it's sometimes servers, like I've had websites on ClickFunnels that have just stopped working. And then we had a previous agency where we used to build funnels on ClickFunnels and everybody's funnels went down together. Like sales just stopped. And that rarely happens with Shopify and ShopFunnels. ShopFunnels is really smooth. It's like the API, the front end dev, like it's like butter, and even the load speeds are super high. Like if you actually compared all three, it would be Shopify and ShopFunnels that come out on top. And unfortunately over here, I would have to give ClickFunnels, the boot, unfortunately, with when it comes to speed and performance. And this is well known. This is not just me saying it, it's well known, and it's an issue that they themselves know. Now, payment plans is if you can do payment plan dropshipping, and over here, yes, you can do it with ShopFunnels. Yes, you can do it with ClickFunnels. You cannot do it with Shopify. So payment plan dropshipping, if you guys know, I've made tons of money with payment plan dropshipping, as you guys can see here. I have made over here in the month of October around $70,000 in profit with payment plan dropshipping by giving a $250 product with a $40 payment plan for like 5 months, right? So this is something that is proven to be really, really profitable for me. Unfortunately, you cannot do it natively with Shopify. Again, you need another app, so it's not native, but you can do it natively inside of ShopFunnels, and you can do it natively inside of ClickFunnels as well. So both of them get it, ShopFunnels and ClickFunnels. Now, let's do a quick summary. Now, to be honest with you, I was going to pick one winner in each category, but I can't do that because honestly, it's because you can't, right? They're all great at what they do, okay? They're all great at what they do. If you're someone, okay, I'll tell you where you need to fit. If you're an established brand, if you're already an established brand, you have a customer base, you have something that you already have something that you've built. You have suppliers, you have customers waiting, you have a nice social media following, you need a beautiful looking website where people will just go and buy, then there's nothing better than Shopify, okay? For ClickFunnels, if you love Russell Brunson, because I feel like ClickFunnels is Russell Brunson. If you love Russell Brunson, what he teaches, and I love the guy. I'm in the 2 Comma Club. I love that dude. He is we don't have, like, he is, I think, there's very few people that know more about online marketing and funnels than this guy, okay? There's very few people. Now, if you're someone who trains under him, who purchases his programs, who's in the One Funnel Away challenge, who's been hit by his marketing, who reads his books, it's better for you to use ClickFunnels because you can be trained on ClickFunnels, okay? For me, if you love that funnel hacker lifestyle, and I'm gonna be open about it, I was in it, okay? I was really into that community. I still am. I love that community. You know, I've gone to Funnel Hacking Live multiple times. I would go again. There's nothing, I mean, these guys are great, right? And they've built such an admirable company, okay? Just because there are a few technical stuff that's going on that I don't agree with, doesn't matter. So if you like that, then ClickFunnels. Now, if you're somebody who's just looking to start a dropshipping business, keep costs low, and use world-class funnels, then there is no debate in my mind and in my heart that ShopFunnels is the one. And I will calmly talk to you about this in the comment section till the end of time, okay? Because I'm someone who builds funnels all the freaking time. Hours upon hours upon hours upon hours a day, I'm building funnels. For me, the builder, the response time, the load speed, the page optimization, the way it looks and feels, how the business backend operates, it's all really important. And I've been able to build businesses that have done over 100K in rev using funnels, primarily using ShopFunnels, okay? So what I urge everybody to do is check all of them out, right? But the one thing that you don't get in either of them that you get in ShopFunnels is ready to launch stores. And this is what I left it out to this is why I left it to the last. Obviously, ShopFunnels is something that I'm truly invested in, right? So I build out these pre-built, ready to launch stores. Okay, so if you go to shopfunnels.net, if you go to templates, if you go to funnels, if you go to pre-built dropshipping stores, you will see all of these pre-built stores, okay? Now, what are these pre-built stores? If you are a beginner in dropshipping, what I have done is I have gone out, I have found the best performing stores inside of dropshipping, and I have built them out exact copies, okay? Or exact, as exact as I can be, okay? And then what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've done all of the research, okay? Inside of this, right? Inside of this button right here is all of the research, okay? So I'm gonna actually open up all of my funnel documents, okay? So when you click that, you get access to all of the research, right? Why this product is successful. First off, how to use ShopFunnels. What are the suppliers? What are the competitors' funnels? What are the Facebook ads? And everything and anything that you need before you're going to launch it. Facebook ad targeting, we have it. Ad angles, we have it. How to go viral on TikTok, we have it. Who the customer is, we have it. What are the key metrics? Why is this a successful funnel? We have the backend access to see what type of sales that they have. So this is what ShopFunnels has. You get ready to launch stores because it's built by a dropshipper. It's built by me for dropshippers. I only serve one market. I only serve people starting e-commerce businesses, either in physical or digital dropshipping. I don't want to go after real estate people. I don't want to go after coaches. I don't want to go after consultants. I only want dropshippers. I only want people selling physical or digital dropshipping products, bar none. That's it. And this is custom built for that. These funnels are custom built for that. Okay. Not only do you get that, every person that subscribed to ShopFunnels also get mentorship one-on-one with me. Okay, so I'm going to quickly walk you through this, but if you want a little bit more of an in-depth explanation, just click that first link down below and you'll be taken to this page called Mentor Me, which has a long video about everything that you get when you join ShopFunnels. On the 59, the first plan that we spoke about, you get all of this. Okay, so what else do you get? Sorry guys, I don't know why my audio, or more importantly, my video wasn't showing in the last a few minutes, but that's fine. I'll probably just have a picture of me edited in there. But yeah, what do you get when you join for the $59 a month plan? All right, so you get the one-on-one training, right? Essentially, every single person that hops on ShopFunnels gets one-on-one calls with me, where you and I were going to go ahead and speak to one another. I'm going to find out about your history with dropshipping, what you know, what more importantly, what you don't. I'm going to help you out with that. You're going to get weekly live trainings. In fact, I just hopped off one. I'm going ahead and uploading that weekly live training. I just uploaded it. We were just on the live call right now. And again, that's another thing that you get is you get those weekly live calls with me, right? And we're going to go ahead and speak to one another every single week. Then you get one-on-one coaching calls where you and I, we're going to go ahead, we're going to talk to one another. And we're going to basically get things done, all right? And we're going to basically launch your business together as well. And this is Murtaza, who was able to launch his business in literally the first 12 hours of subscribing to ShopFunnels, and had his sales as well after his ads went live. Again, ShopFunnels is also having an academy that's being developed. So essentially that upsell that you went through with ClickFunnels and stuff, that's something you have to purchase additionally with ShopFunnels. You get that. So it's not just a software, it's more of a community, right? You get access to a private mastermind where you and I were going to be speaking every single day pretty much. Here's where you get to announce your sales, and we basically go ahead and congratulate you. You get to show up on the live calls over here as well. You get answers to any questions that you have about using this entire software. I shoot you video replies. Not just that, I go ahead and reply to you with detailed texts as well. I drop any flow charts and stuff that I make over here as well, right? Then additionally, you also get these white label stores, right? So these stores, I work on them every single week and I upload new stores ready for you to launch. This is how a lot of people in the ShopFunnels community are making live sales. They just launch anything and everything that I put out and get those first time sales really, really quickly, right? And again, you just launch in 3 easy steps. You select a pre-built dropshipping store, you add your brand name and details, and you turn on ads. It is really that simple because all the work is pretty much done for you, right? And this is how Murza was able to launch his ads in the first 12 hours and start getting sales already. Plus, really important is you get accountability. Most of these are just softwares, right? You have to buy into the community. With ClickFunnels, you'll have to buy into a community. With Shopify, you have to buy into a course or a program. ShopFunnels is both integrated into one from the start. From the very start, it's both integrated into one, and I will keep you guys accountable every single week. With that being said, guys, for more information, just click that first link down below and you'll get taken to this page. Again, there's a much more in-depth video of everything that you get when you and I are working together. And, if you're ready to join, just click this link, right? Sign up for the monthly plan and just get started, all right? And if you're still not sure, right? Go here, click this, right? And book a call with me. Let's you and I get on a conversation. I'm going to answer any doubts that you have. It will be me. You will have FaceTime with me. And then After that, if you want to join, we'll get you onboarded on that call and basically inside of ShopFunnels. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much. I know this was a long video and I appreciate you guys that stuck till the end. I always appreciate you guys. Again, let me now know down in the comments if you have any questions, anything you need help with, any answers you need. I'd be more than happy to help you. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.